Well, hey everybody, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be talking about a fantastic game that I stumbled upon just recently, and it's been out for a while. And that, my friends, is called Cassette, and it is a RPG game that has been out for a minute, and I completely missed it, but you start the game with a quote, you end up in New World, you end up washed up, but before all of that, you have a character creation mode, which is already a large plus for me because typically when you play games like this, you're not really getting a character customization screen, you're just kind of choosing whether you're a boy or a girl. And you'll understand why I make this comparison as the video goes on. But anyways, you get done creating how your character would look, however you would look, or however you want your character to look, then you end up washed ashore and you're kind of lost exploring this world, vast and open. It's got a nice over-the-top angle that feels classic in a way that maybe you've seen before. So after being washed ashore, you're told basically that there's no way home and anybody that ends up on this island is trapped. So you have to make the best of it. And there are different people here, different creatures here, things you haven't seen before. And I love the aesthetic of this game. I love the characters of the game. It is crazy how well this game was written. I can't believe that I didn't hear of it until 2 years later. You gotta imagine how much of an idiot I feel like. So without giving away too much about the game, it is an open world adventure RPG game that you are able to freely explore to a certain extent. I mean, you don't want to go too far outside your range, but you can freely explore. And not just that, it's also a puzzle game, so you can find different areas that require you to think a little bit. Like there's one where in order to unlock a certain area, you have to have 4 pressure plates pressed. So you have to kind of do some quick thinking to figure out how to get those pressure plates all lined up at the same time. Luckily, you can do things like pick up boulders and small rocks and set them down or throw them. Now, the way to tame these creatures, the way that you become friends with them and recruit new allies, as far as creatures go, it goes like this. You have a cassette player, okay? And this is not a normal cassette player. This cassette player has so much utility to it. So not only is it the aesthetic of the game and what it's built around, it's also the way that you record creatures' data. So it works differently than it does in Pokemon when you capture them and then they're captured. Right here, you recorded the data and you still have the creature ever so present. So that means you have to plan, plot, strategize, and figure out when is the right time to record, because you could get really messed up. Another thing that's really interesting is that you get 2 health bars whenever you're in battle. The green health bar represents your creature, and the red health bar represents you being the player, because in this game, you transform into the creature that you've recorded, and that's how you build your rapport with them, and what's your favorite cassette to play. It's so cool. It's like you have a little Walkman, and you're playing your old Van Halen tape or whatever, and you're like, yeah, I really like this album. Also, adding to that aesthetic is once you reach a certain level of trust and bond with your creature, you can remaster your tape. Now, when you work a remaster, what does that typically mean? It means it sounds better, right? So in this game, it means your creature has evolved. So obviously, when you remaster something, the sound is evolved, things sound better. It's just so neat. That, and then you have your human companions, which they hang out with you, they're your friends, and you can actually build and work a relationship with everybody that you meet, which is another really cool facet to this game. You can also go camping, and that's a fun way to heal your party. And not only a fun way to heal your party, it's a good way to have rapport with your ally that you've brought with you. And what's really cool is depending on what creature's data you have already sourced, you get really cool overworld abilities like a glide or a super dash, which is personally my favorite. I love the flame trail dash, it's really dope, and I end up using it over and over and over and over again. But that's neither here nor there. And while there is a main story, a main path to follow, you're also free to find and explore different side quests, different things, different puzzles, and that to me is just precious because a lot of games that are similar in this vein don't allow you to do that. So, if you ask me, I think this game is very, very cool, and you should most definitely give it a try because, oh my god, literally, I was like, maybe I'll just get, an hour's worth of footage and go from there. And I don't even want to spoil the story. Like, I had this whole idea initially where I'm like, oh yeah, well, I'll explain things that happen in the story, but I wanted to keep it super, not plain, but something that's enough to guide you in and let you decide like where you want to go and what kind of character you want to be. Because I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. I'm just gonna put it like that. So it's really, really cool. And I think that honestly, if Game Freak had taken it into this direction when they were going for the whole open world, it would have been good. But good on Cassette Beast for taking a format, expanding it, building upon it, and making it better than the status quo. This is amazing. So with that, everybody, I hope I gave you enough incentive to play this game, and I hope I sung this game's praises enough, because they just can't be sung enough. And I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all, and 1K gang, let's go.